What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. We are going to be going over your preview and predictions for this Sunday's pay-per-view, Great Balls of Fire. That's right, guys. The day is finally almost here. Months ago, when when we found out the rumors about the name for this pay-per-view, we tore it apart, and it's still a ridiculous name for a pay-per-view. The logo is still ridiculous looking. I was working on my layout for the pay-per-view for my review, and I found a different logo I'm going with. I'm not even using that stupid bullshit that they are right now. I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna make it look. I want it to look good. I just don't. That logo is so fucking stupid. I do not want it on my fucking layout, guys. Before we get into what's going on, there's not a whole lot of news going around this weekend, but there is one or two maybe stories that I wanted to talk about real quickly before I get into the review. And one of the other pieces of news I'll incorporate that into my review when the time comes for that. Excuse me. But right now, I want to talk about according to the Wrestling Observer, there has been talk in WWE of doing a women's Royal Rumble match next January. They're talking about doing a women's Royal Rumble match next January when the Royal Rumble pay-per-view comes around. They are thinking about and quite possibly going to incorporate the women into that pay-per-view as well, doing a Royal Rumble women's match, which, the Royal Rumble match typically takes damn near an hour. So if they do a women's as well, that'll basically be your whole pay-per-view. It'll probably be the women's Royal Rumble match, the men's Royal Rumble match, and the main event will probably be a fucking title match of some kind. So, if they do that, it's going to take up pretty much their whole damn pay-per-view. But I've got that story going on, and apparently there was rumors. Matt Hardy's been tweeting pretty much leading everybody on about the broken gimmick coming soon. But according to the Observer, or according to Dave Meltzer, or actually it's PW Insider, my bad, PW Insider, word backstage at this week's Impact tapings is that Anthem and the Hardys are still nowhere close to settling their issues. So the broken gimmick probably won't be seen on WWE for a while, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And another piece of news is going around, which I kind of figured anyway, but Cage Side Seats is saying to be on the lookout for a quick Finn Balor / Elias Sampson segment and or match on Great Balls of Fire this Sunday. So hopefully, if we do see that, it will be one and done. I have no interest in seeing a long drawn out feud with with them. There's also a rumor going around, and I don't know if this is true yet or not, but there's a rumor going around that WWE has released Austin Aries. It says here on Cage Side Seats that WWE has come to terms on the release of WWE Superstar Austin Aries. WWE wishes Aries the best in all of his future endeavors. Aries just finished up a series of matches with Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship, including opening the show at WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. As of late, he's been promoting his book that he just released, Food Fight. He seems to be in good spirits, but I guess this is official. This is the first that I've heard of it, but apparently WWE has released Austin Aries. So that's very disappointing. I was a big fan of Austin Aries, and I think that as far as the Cruiserweight division goes right now, I don't see anybody on the horizon anytime soon that would be in contention for that Cruiserweight Championship. I expected Austin Aries to take some time off, kind of redo his character, come back and claim the championship, but obviously that's not going to happen. That's the only pieces of news that I've really got right now, guys. But I want to go ahead and get into the Great Balls of Fire preview and predictions. We're going to go ahead and kick off the show, or kick off the predictions, the previews, whatever. With the first match of the night is going to be on the kickoff show, Neville versus Akira Tozawa. There isn't a whole lot to say here. I'm pretty sure that Neville will win that match and retain his championship. We got Enzo versus Big Cass. This is going to be quick because most of these are pretty much no-brainers. Big Cass is going to basically squash Enzo. That's what I look for to happen. The Miz versus Dean Ambrose. Obviously, this will be the last match of their program. The Miz will win. I do expect the Miz to win, and hopefully we will see Finn Balor and Elias Sampson have their match at Great Balls of Fire and just fucking be done with it. And hopefully we can see Finn Balor move into the Intercontinental picture. I would like to see Finn Balor in the IC title picture with The Miz. I would like to see Finn Balor win the championship and bring it back to, The Miz has done very well with it, making it feel important, but I would like to see Finn Balor gain the IC title and hopefully make it important again. The Miz says that he made it important again and brought the illustrious prestige back to it, but that's just something he's using for his character. Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardys in a tag team title match with the stipulation of a 30-minute Iron Man match. If you guys watched my Raw and SmackDown review, you know my feelings on that. I think it's stupid and pointless. In my opinion, an Iron Man match is an hour. I don't give a fuck. An Iron Man match is 60 minutes. And you cannot call it an Iron Man match when all you got to do is tag somebody when you need a rest or you need to take a break. You can tag somebody. And it's just pointless in my opinion. I think there's, obviously, as we found out a couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, Sheamus is getting ready to take a couple months off to go film a movie with Josh Duhamel, The Buddy Games. So, if he's doing that, there's a very distinct possibility that we could see the Hardys regain their tag team title. And if they do that, there really isn't nobody left in the tag team title picture other than the Revival, who have yet to make their in-ring return. So hopefully, if the Hardys win, I would love to see a program with the Revival. The Hardys can win. Sheamus and Cesaro can get their rematch, their contractually obligated rematch on Monday Night Raw, lose, and be done with that whole feud. We can see maybe the Hardys and the Revival get into a program together. That would be very exciting. It would be fresh. I would love to see that. So, with that being said, with the fact that I believe Sheamus, I don't believe, it's a fact, Sheamus is leaving the WWE for a couple months to go film this movie. So, I'm going to go ahead and say the Hardys win this one, guys. I'm going to say the Hardys regain their tag team titles. Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. I am not interested in this whatsoever. Nobody gives a fuck. Seth Rollins is going to win, period. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. Sasha and Alexa are probably going to tear the house down. They're going to do a good job. In the end, Alexa's going to win. And I think that this is probably just the beginning of a long program that we're going to see with these two. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match. Now, the other little piece of news I've got relates to this match. Apparently, plans have been leaked online for the outcome of this match. As of now, despite all the rumors to the contrary that we've been hearing for the last few weeks, WWE is going to go with Strowman to get the win, which is going to lead Strowman to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. That's still their plan. There was rumors going around that WWE was pushing Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar's match up to SummerSlam, which we were all hoping for. At least I was. I don't need to see another Roman Reigns coronation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't want to fucking see that again at fucking WrestleMania. He's had one for the last 3 years in a row. So, I'm not too much of a fan of seeing Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. If they're going to do it, I wish they would go ahead and do it now. But as of right now, the rumors are Strowman wins the ambulance match at Great Balls of Fire and goes on to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Now, so I am predicting Strowman to win. Now, this leads us to the Samoa Joe Brock Lesnar match. Obviously, no matter what the rumors are, obviously Brock Lesnar is going to retain his title. I do not see WWE taking his title off of him this early. I also don't see. I want to say I don't see Brock Lesnar winning clean. I would imagine that Samoa Joe gets caught trying to cheat in some way or something like that. But I do predict Brock Lesnar to win. Now, the disappointing thing about this is if they're leading to Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman at SummerSlam, and they do not include Samoa Joe in some way, it's really fucking shitty. This match is going to be, if they give them the time and they don't rush it, this is going to be a phenomenal fucking match between Brock Lesnar and fucking Samoa Joe. It's like the arena is going to explode when these two titans butt clash heads. It's going to be fucking awesome. I cannot wait. For the first time in a long time on a WWE pay-per-view, I'm very, very excited to see the main event, and I can't wait to see what happens. Which is why we are wrestling fans, and it's why that we remain wrestling fans throughout all of the bullshit that goes on in WWE. Every now and then, very rarely, but every now and then, they get it right. I just hope that they don't fuck Samoa Joe. This should not be a one and done feud. I don't know. SummerSlam is what, August the 20th, I believe. So it's about a month and a half away. Maybe maybe Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar have a match on Raw. Maybe they do a special event or something. I don't know, but hopefully WWE treats this like what it is. It's a big fight feel. This, in all honesty, should have been the SummerSlam match. But we're getting it now. I'm grateful we're getting it. The timing may be off, and I hope they don't fuck over Samoa Joe. That's my preview and predictions, guys. That's all the matches. We got 8 matches. Neville to win, Cass to win, The Miz, Hardys, Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, Braun Strowman, and Brock Lesnar. Those are your winners for Great Balls of Fire, and hopefully we will find out very soon what is going on with the SummerSlam. Usually the Monday after Raw or the Monday after a pay-per-view, we usually get some sort of an idea about where we're heading to the next pay-per-view. So hopefully Monday we'll find out something more concrete about where we're heading with the SummerSlam main event. If Strowman comes out first thing and he's like, I destroyed fucking Roman Reigns, I want Brock Lesnar. Well, then we know. Then we're going to know. But until then, we won't know anything for sure, guys. I want to send a shout out to Ben Cast, I think. He's been really helpful. He's in the community, and I want to go ahead here real quick and look up his Twitter. I want you guys to give him a follow and give him he does reviews and news and rumors and stuff like that as well. He is in the wrestling community. He's a really good guy. I appreciate all of his help, and I really want to take a second. Let me look up his Twitter real quick, and I will give you guys. I want to give him a shout out, and I want you guys to give him a follow. At BenCastTV. Give this guy a follow. He's got a hell of a lot more followers than I do, but he's been really helpful, and I wanted to give him a shout out. At BenCastTV. I thought that's what it was, but I just wanted to make sure. Give him a follow. Give me a follow at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys, unless there's some breaking news between now and then. I will see you guys Sunday night or Monday morning for your Great Balls of Fire fucking review. So hopefully we won't be disgusted and want to kill ourselves, but we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a good one.